So I've got Shelly Jarrett with me from South Australia, from Marion Club. And Shelly, you've been doing some really wonderful stuff down here for female coach and athlete development. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we got a grant. This is the second time we got a grant to promote females in sport and in coaching. We're predominantly focusing on the athletes more so than the coaches at this stage, really, and looking at ways that we can keep them in our sport a little bit longer.
So you've had Anna Mears and Lane Beachley come in and do some sessions. How cool was that?
Yeah, so it's been fantastic. So Anna came in, she actually brought her child also, which was kind of nice for me. And she spoke about her experiences and her resilience and some of the challenges she overcame. She actually broke her neck and had to come back from severe injury to make an Olympic team. She also had to beat her sister, which was an interesting story. So she shared lots of insights with us that really give you a different perspective and really help in terms of trying to deal with your own perspective. Sometimes it can be really tough being a swimmer with the hours of training and the commitment level. And so hearing her talk about that and talk about the things she'd overcome really helped a lot of our female young athletes. And also about, coming from a fairly small town and then making it big, which obviously we can align with Kyle. And it's just about, how you can do something from anywhere, and having a great attitude is everything. So she's a great example of that. She's also very pro various different types of people, when in terms of she's a very strong looking female, and that doesn't always conform to what we see. So it was a really good message to send the girls about being strong and about, being an athlete. And Lane, very similarly too, she's come in and we're sort of facilitating a course that she already run. I contacted her and said, there's some ways we can just sort of change this a little so that it sort of fitted our demographic a bit better and some younger swimmers. And then we facilitated that. Myself and another lady did that, and I brought in one of my younger coaches actually to help with that as well. So it sort of opens up her abilities to start presenting and doing that kind of stuff too. So it's been really interesting, and both of those ladies are high achievers at the highest level. So it's lovely to learn about what makes them different, but also what people can connect with and align with.
So Shelly, I've seen the course outline, and it's not just those presenters. You've got a whole program which is going well. What's been the feedback from the participants so far?
We've got lots of different bits and pieces. We actually are about to go and do climb the Oval, the Adelaide Oval, which will be, I haven't done that either, so I'm going down and we'll all get up on the Oval. And I think something like that is going to be a little bit scary because it's winter as well, so hopefully it's not a windy day. But those things, it's about coming together as a group and overcoming a challenge and having a different view, like in all aspects. And I think that's probably going to be one of the favourite things to do. But just being a part of a group, like for the most part, we've had over 80 females across the club, all various ages, come together. We've done acting workshops about confidence and about responses to different incidents and things. And so it's been really lovely to have a different thing than the normal swimming things, like the dietitian, the sports psych that they can go and see. It's about coming together as a group and finding ways, like finding a way, if you like.
Have you seen an improvement in performances in the pool from the work that you've done so far, or is that still to come?
I think it's still to come. I think it's still early days. The first time we did it, we didn't have such a big uptake. So the fact that we've already got way more doing it is like a really good thing. And people are really starting to acknowledge, mental health and about how we look after each other. And I think that's something that's sort of really coming to the forefront, and that this has done that for them. I think we have a much better sense of team also, which is a really lovely thing. And I think the other thing that it's done for lots of the younger females is it's given them somebody that they know that they can come and talk to. Like, I have a lot more of those younger swimmers that I don't necessarily coach will come and say hello, come and have a chat, and they feel, I definitely have felt a sense of people will want to come and connect a bit more and tell you things that perhaps they wouldn't have told you before. So I think it's become a much more safe space.
That's fantastic, Shelly. Well done and congratulations. Now, we're at trials, and how's the Marion team going at the moment?
Yeah, really good. We had, within my squad group, we had, and my assistant guy, Joel, we had 5, and they're all young, so they're 18 and under. And they've swum, we had a finalist the other day, and they've all swum really well. Because you never know after national age and if they're going to come and connect with what this looks like. But we've had some fantastic results, so we're really proud of them. And it's always nice to see those juniors mix and brush shoulders with the Olympians. I mean, we're lucky, obviously we've got Carl at the programme, but you know, it's all those other guys that they look at and think, oh wow, you know, is that so far off? And in reality, as we know, it's not that far off, and the sooner we can get them doing that sort of stuff and brushing, you know, shoulders with those guys, the better it gets.
And great to be, I guess, training at this wonderful facility. It's so custom built for exactly this kind of environment. So congratulations on all you're doing at Mary and Shelly, and all the best for the future.
Thank you very much. It's always nice to be asked to do these kind of things, so I really appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome.